Bonjour, nous autres. Bien moi. Hey, if you're a Louisiana, Creole, Cajun, indigenous foodie, come over here. Lafayette people, this is on you. Okay, so Dave Williams is a seed scientist, founder of this rapid genetic testing for seafood, has made its way to Lafayette just last week. And he had found that 8 Lafayette area restaurants were serving foreign shrimp, foreign raised shrimp, y'all, from all the dirty waters, the nasty polluted waters. And then 4 of these restaurants were being deceptive in how they were labeling their menus. So instead of saying imported in parentheses, they probably just had domesticated and local, and that's not right. That's not right at all. You're coming to get like some of your favorite dishes. If it's etouffee, if it's gumbo, if it's po' boys, guess what? I want my shrimp to be served from the local waters. So yeah, he had his team out here in Lafayette, and they went to local area restaurants, and on his website he lists the restaurants that do have local shrimp, but the others, guess what, he's reporting them. He wants to report those to the Wildlife and Fisheries and the Shrimp Task Force Board. Good for him. And watch out for y'all, because could be a felony. This could cost your company so many fines and a lot of distrust. Customers are going to be so upset. I would be, because I know if I want something, if it's a po' boy or something, I know that it's going to taste a trillion more better if it's local. So just so you know, this consulting company has been making its way to restaurants across the Gulf Coast, seeing what they're serving is actually what they're serving. Now, people do know the laws in Lafayette. He did say that, a good bit of these places, 20 restaurants he actually visited, know the laws when it comes to labeling. But there are, fairs. There are probably, it would be nice if he goes to these little farmer markets to try to see what's going on over here and get those foreign products out of our market, out of our businesses, out of the communities, because we need to support the seafood coming from our local waters. My grandmother was a shrimp factory worker, so she took care of me, and that's where our income came from. My uncles and stuff would go out and get some, make a little money. I'm married into one of the renowned families of our area, who one of them happened to be the president of the Shrimp Commission. So my grandfather-in-law. So we are very big supporters of this industry. And my husband, when I met him, that's what he was in for 20 years. He was in the shrimping commercial industry, and we do go out in the waters and harvest our own with our own hands, and clean it and put it in the freezer for when we want to make our Cajun, Creole, indigenous Louisiana dishes. This is a very passionate thing, and I think if you appreciate Louisiana culture, Louisiana food, Louisiana people, you would want to support those companies, those businesses that have that Louisiana wild caught shrimp. So if you go to seed, SEAD consulting.com, and you go to the news link, you could find a press release of the Cajun country not supporting Cajun shrimpers. And this is what else he says, so I could share with you guys. So 16 restaurants in Lafayette were found to be serving authentic local wild caught shrimp. But if you have any imported in your freezer, get that out of here. Get that out of here, because I best believe you, they'll be back. And this testing will become available to people. The rapid ID genetic high accuracy test will be available to exactly what they're eating. This is not the end of this. This is not just a one-time visit. They'll be coming back, I'm sure. Okay, so the results in Lafayette restaurants are similar in authenticity. Results in Baton Rouge recently at 30%. So results in Baton Rouge recently at 30%, whereas New Orleans had only 13%, and authenticity rate. So that means they're labeling their menus correctly. They might not have all domestic shrimp, or whatever they have. If it's imported, it's going to be labeled correctly on the menu. Said Dave Williamson, consulting founder and commercial fishery scientist. He said to find out 1 in 3 dishes being served in the heart of Cajun country are imported farm-raised shrimp instead of local domestic wild-caught shrimp that supports the Cajun shrimp industry was surprising. It's sick, it's shocking. I've been living here for the last 3 years. I kind of understood that, something wasn't right, if it's the flavors, the taste. Some of these businesses I've had that's actually on here were found to be serving authentic local wild-caught shrimp. Some of their dishes are I'm from the Bayou, so we know how to cook and we know what's fresh. It's good to see that at least 16 are serving authentic local wild-caught shrimp, because I can understand the distance from like Delcom to Lafayette. It's a little dry, but I'm glad to see that they're making sure they're getting what they need. All of these companies, out of 16, most of them are Lafayette. 11 of them are Lafayette and 5 of them are from Broussard. So I'm glad to see that. So the Louisiana Shrimp Task Force under the Wildlife and Fisheries funded the investigation by Seed and urges consumers to support the restaurant serving authentic local wild-caught shrimp listed, to inquire about the origin. Continue to ask, where is this shrimp from? Where are you getting your shrimp from? Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you're supporting local wild-caught shrimp. And if they don't have it, even if they don't have it labeled, like if it says local or if it doesn't say imported, then it's local, make sure that you request to see packaging labels when dining out, and if they're unsure of where they're being served. Restaurant owners are encouraged to talk to their distributors about how to best use local options, because some distributors could even have foreign options. So make sure that even if you're a restaurant owner and if you're not going to get it directly from the boat and you're getting it from a distributor that comes in a truck with frozen shrimp, make sure you on them and ask them, hey, and I hope you have the integrity to ask for wild-caught shrimp. Don't mix it up with imported. Like I said, they're going to be coming back and testing, and you're going to want to be supported and be authentic. Hey, to me, if it's not authentic, why even label it Cajun? Why label it Creole? Why label your restaurant Louisiana or anything, any one of those terms? I mean, that's just a sad thing to do to such a culture that is based on survival, of a people. So thank you so much to Seed Consulting. I'm loving these continuous testing and traveling and making sure that our local industry is supported. And if you're not doing the right thing, do the right thing now. All right, y'all, take care. Thanks for passing your time with me.